going, guys? We're back here for episode 3 of MLB Hotshot Takes podcast. JJ will not be with us this week. JJ might not be with us next week because I have to close Saturday. So we'll probably end up recording Thursday. Maybe JJ will be there. So let's get into it. We're just going to do a little trade deadline to start. Let's get off Facebook. And do the little bit of the stinky leg, do the stinky leg. We do have a couple trades to talk about. Ahmad Rosario and Ryan McMahon have been traded to the Yankees. Also, Josh Naylor got traded to the Seattle Mariners, and then Randall Grichuk got traded to the Royals. So let's just say Arizona is on a fire sale. Fire sale everywhere. They're more likely going to be moving Gallen and one of their two starters as well. So here we got Yankees inquiring Ahmad Rosario from your Nationals for Clayton Beeter and Borum Martinez. A couple of bums. The Mets got Gregory Soto as well. Braves acquired Dan Dunning. Royals acquired Adam Frazier, who I didn't even realize was still playing. Apparently he is. So that's what we have so far. I'm sure it's gonna heat up once we get closer to Thursday. We got a little game. We're gonna a little trade simulator. Do you want to do? So you think, Jared? Do you think the Nationals are gonna be sellers?
Probably.
All right, so we'll do the Nationals first. Why can't I select? What the fuck? Why can I only select the Phillies? What the fuck? Do I have to sign up? I guess I'll sign up. Leonard 09. Leonard 09. The New York Yankees. Who cares? Alright, account successfully created, so let's go ahead and save. Alright, so let's go trade simulator. So let's go on trade simulator and see if we got two teams. Two teams, okay, so it still doesn't allow me to do this. What the fuck? Why can't I do more than... Okay, so this is access. Okay, so we can't do it off of that. I'm not doing that. Alright, fuck it. Here we go. MLB trade machine. Maybe this... Okay, so here we go. So we said we were going to do what? The Nationals? And who do you want? I guess... Who on the Nationals do you think needs to be traded?
Like between certain players, or
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not really too sure.
Who do you got in the bullpen? There's a couple guys in the bullpen that could probably get moved.
Hang on, let me check. Maybe Garcia?
Garcia? Okay. Let me do a thumbnail real quick. So, alright, so they got Nathaniel Lowe could get traded. Soroka could get traded. I don't see Williams. I don't see Ruiz. Josh Bell won't get moved. Finnegan might get moved. I could see Finnegan getting moved. Mackenzie Gore's not going anywhere. Josiah Gray could get moved as well. I don't see Abrams, Young, Wood, and Dylan Cruz are off the board. So I could see. Let's see Finnegan. Let's say Finnegan. Kyle Finnegan could go. And then we could probably. All right, so let's do. So let's go. Select the new teams. So we'll do. Let's see. All right. So let's say who needs a closer the most. Uh, the Blue Jays. I can see the Blue Jays going after him. Where are they at? Because they are probably all in this year. As much as I want to admit it, they are a very good team. Uh,
Aren't they the top in the league right now?
in the AL, they could be the best team in the league. I could see that. But anyway, so we got them. All right, so they will get Kyle. I could see Kyle Finnegan going there. So maybe for a prospect. And then Toronto will have to probably retain 75%. So he goes to Toronto. Toronto's prospects. I mean, he's worth maybe one of their top prospects. I wouldn't say number one, maybe an eighth and maybe a 10th. I would say. Let's see if this even it's out. Let's see how I want to see a grade. I want to do a trade it and see if a grade works. So I could see that. I mean, their eighth and their 10th prospect. I could see that. Or I could see the Nationals trading with a team like the Cubs, who definitely need a closer. Uh, they give them Finnegan. Maybe they give him Finnegan and just give Chicago. Where Chicago retains nothing. Because his contract's not that bad. And maybe they get Josiah Gray as well. For what are you doing?
What do you mean?
You're like making noise.
I don't know. I'm just laying here.
Maybe they do that, and then maybe Chicago gives them their seventh best prospect, their eighth, and maybe their 10th. You guys need pitching too, so I'd say maybe two pitchers, their seventh, eighth, and ninth pitchers, and make the trade. I could see that. I could see something like that. They get Chicago gets an okay starter, a depth starter, and they get one of the better relievers. Uh, Now let's get to the Yankees. The Yankees absolutely need someone. They need some pitching. I'm gonna go to the Braves to start because the Braves have some good pitchers. The bullpen that they can steal. Uh, so they got some bullpen pitchers. So let's go to pitchers. So we got Spencer Strider already off the board. They could go after who's some pitchers in the bullpen. Hunter Stratton maybe. No, I don't think Yankees go after him. Uh, maybe they will. They're gonna get some better players though. I don't know if there's anyone on here I would want. Maybe what about players? Maybe they go after an outfielder. Azuna. They could go after Azuna, but that contract is just too big. Uh, if they go after a pitcher, it's gonna be Iglesias, and they're gonna have to retain. Atlanta's gonna have to retain. So let me while I currently make the thumbnail for this week's podcast. Uh, Jared, do you want to put some insight on this? If you were a manager, what would you do?
Probably something that would make it even worse.
Pretty much. Uh, would you go for pitching or would you go for hitting? Because the Yankees kind of did their two big pitching, the two big hitters. They got Rosario for depth, and they got their third baseman and Ryan McMahon, which is that is more likely going to be their their bat acquires. So now they're going to go for pitching. So I think they're going to go for guys like maybe the cheaper guys. I could see them going for big ones, but you know what? I'm going to change teams. I think the Yankees are going to go after a guy on Miami. They could go at, or they can go Pittsburgh. Miami and Pittsburgh, I think the Yankees will target. So
Yeah, I could probably see that.
number 3. Walking on sunshine. Whoa.
That's beautiful.
That's our theme song. All right, episode 3. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. Thumbnail episode 3 MLB. It's a short and sweet thumbnail for this week. Uh, so, anyways, yeah. So looking at Miami, I could see Miami. Miami is international pool. Miami would probably ask for either the 3 top prospects and the Yankees. The Yankees are going to go after one of their players. I can see them going after Sandy Alcantara, but I don't think that's going to work. So I'm going to have them go after one of the relievers. Maybe they go after Ronnie Henriques for wait, how old is he? Never mind, he's not going to be available. He's 25. I'm thinking maybe the Calvin Fletcher could be, or Foucher could be one. Then the Yankees will trade. Maybe they'll get rid of Roderick Herreras and send him to Miami. I could see that happening. But Miami would have to eat some tax as well. So I don't know exactly what they'll do, but I think I'm gonna find a better simulator too. So because this one sucks. All right, MLB Trade Simulator. So sucks not having JJ on here. I really wish I had JJ. Uh,
Yeah, my baseball knowledge isn't to the extent of hockey knowledge, so
so here's a trade proposal: Mackenzie Gore to the Cubs for Kevin Alcantara, Owen Cassey, Matt Shaw, Jackson Wiggins, and Will Sanders. Here's another one. The Phillies get Ryan Hensley, Phil Maton, Andrew Damas. Yeah, all for that. Holy shit, they overpaid for that one. Mariners get Suarez and Kelly for Tyler Lochner and Logan Evans. Mariners get Mason Miller. I don't see that happening. I don't see the Athletics giving up Miller. I don't see the Mariners getting all these players either. So I don't know why they have the Mariners doing all these trades. Uh, Makes no sense. Let's see a couple other ones. So they have the Yankees going after O'Neill Cruz and David Bednar, trading Dominguez, trading Cunningham. I don't see them trading Dominguez. This one makes more sense. They get Jojo Romero, Nolan Gorman for Spencer Jones. I have a feeling the Yankees are getting rid of Spencer Jones. Here's another Yankees where they can get uh, Pablo Lopez, put him in the rotation. I like this one a little bit better. The other one has them giving up Spencer Jones for Pablo Lopez, Danny Colombo, and Johan Duran. Here's one: Ryan Finnegan to Red Sox and Nathan Lowe for Marvin Alcantara, Yofran Garcia, and Hayden Mullins. I could see that. I just don't think the Red Sox are ready yet. Yankees get, here's another one: the Twins. So you can't see this, but I'll show you. Can you see it?
yes.
Okay. So we got this. So these are other trades. I don't see the Rangers trading for Acuna though. That doesn't make sense. They got, here we go. The Yankees trade for Mackenzie Gore. They give up Ben Hayes, Will Warren, and Bryce Cunningham. They're 3 top pitchers, prospects. Oh my God, that's terrible. Uh,
So the Nats, yeah, that's fine.
Well, apparently, yeah, they gave the value more to the Yankees. Um, here's a three-way trade. Uh, Andrew Chafin, that'd be a good pick for the Yankees. I can see them trading for him as well. The Yankees gave up way too much on this one. No, there's no way in hell. I don't see the Yankees doing that. Not the way Cashman is. He refuses to give up prospects. Uh, hmm. Oh, here's one. Ono Cruz, Mitch Keller for Spencer Jones. I can see this one. This one I could definitely see. Uh, I could definitely see this one. Yankees get Luis Roberts and cash for Roderick. This one they get Luis Robert Jr. for nothing. Yankees get all these guys for basically nothing. Again, their top prospect is Ben Hayes. Uh, I can see that. That's a good pick. Dodgers, I don't give a shit about the Dodgers. Here's another one with the fucking Twins. They keep having the Yankees trade with the Twins. I don't think the Yankees are gonna trade with the Twins. I don't think they're getting Fairbanks either, and there's no way how they're getting Taj Bradley or Bradley. I'm assuming he's a pitcher, right?
Who'd you say?
Yep, he's a pitcher. He's a
Yeah.
pitcher. Uh, he's 24 years old. There's no way in hell the Yankees are getting him. Uh, especially not with the Rays. They're not trading. Here's the one. Holy shit, this is a big one. Nationals trade Kyle Finnegan and Mackenzie Gore to the Cubs for owing all of the same for even more players. I don't see the Angels trading for Arcatera. Here's another three-way trade. I don't see the Astros getting Suarez though, because they just traded for that Isaac Paredes. A lot of people keep thinking you guys are gonna trade Mackenzie Gore. I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, it seems unlikely.
Same thing with the Yankees. I just don't see us trading Ben Rice. Kenley Jensen. Oh my god, that'll give me a massive headache. Let's see. Let's see. New York Yankees. Let's look up New York Yankees. Okay. So we got the Yankees here for Seth Lugo and Lucas Eric for Chase Hampton. I don't see them trading Chase Hampton after he had Thomas John. No one's gonna want him. Merrill Kelly, I could see this one happening. That's a big one for the Yankees if they get Kelly. Steven Matz for Spencer. I don't see Spencer Jones getting traded for Steven Matz. Get the fuck out of here. No, they're not trading Jason Dominguez, bro. So we're gonna keep this one short and sweet today. That's all we have for today. Just wanted to keep it on the low. So we'll be back next week to recap the trade deadline on Thursday. Hopefully JJ will be with us. I'll have someone else on maybe. Thank you, Jared, for joining us again this week. Short and sweet episode. We'll get into it for episode 4 next week. Then we're going to be in New York City, which we can record episode 5, which I can't wait. We'll be at the Yankees game. Hopefully, the Yankees have some more moves under their belt. Thank you, Jared, for joining us this week. You have a good rest of your day.
You as well.
See you later.